Hey, how's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope your week has been going pretty good. What's up with y'all? So, I hope you all are ready for this last ending we're gonna get. I know I'm ready for it. Not that I'm ready to like stop playing this game, but you know, we've been playing it for quite a while. Ready to just kind of let it rest, you know? Which, fun thing. So, right after a stream last night, you know, I know I said, oh, I'm going to, you know, we got that UFO ending. We ended it there. And I said I was going to just go ahead, start a new game plus, and get back to the point where we were. So that way we wouldn't have to redo all of that during stream. I ended up playing through an entire new game plus again, just so that way I could get that third ending on that same file. Yeah, right after stream, I booted the game back up, played it for 5 hours, getting through most of the game, woke up, played it for like another 3 hours, I think, and got that third ending onto that file. Because it bothered me that we had, like, you know, we had the files where it's just, you know, showing, oh, you've got like one ending on this one, then this file, it's got ending 1 and ending 2, another one having ending 1 and 3. And the one that had ending 2 is what we used for the New Game Plus, where we got the UFO ending. So then I had a file that had 1, 2, and 5. It bothered me. So I went and played it through again before stream and got ending 3 on a file with all of it. So yeah, that was fun. It really was fun, because I also got to see how fast I could go through it. Because I looked at it, it seemed like I was averaging about 12 hours per playthrough. And so I did this one in like 8. So that was fun. I also, like, I went through and I didn't pick up like any of the upgrades and stuff that I needed. That, you know, the last Omamori that I needed and the 2 Emma that I haven't found. You know, I didn't grab those in that playthrough because I figured I would do that on stream. But I did get a good bit of faith built up, so we should not have to worry about that at all. We should have enough for, you know, doing the last upgrade and for getting all of the rest of the Omamori that you can just buy with faith, you know. So we'll be slowly buying the rest of those throughout the playthrough. But yeah, I'm excited for this. All right, well, let's just go ahead and get into it, because we got a lot to do, and this time I'm going to try not to forget that I'm starting 2 hours later than usual today. I'm not going to forget this time, so if we get close to the end, maybe we'll run over, but if not, you know, we'll end up finishing this up next week. But yeah, let's just hop into it. And my controller should be working just fine. Yeah. I know I've had like a couple times when it would kind of disconnect a little bit. But that's been pretty easy to solve just by basically turning the controller on and off again. I know it actually died on me at some point last night, but yeah, it should be fully charged right now, so maybe it'll last the entire session. It should, I think. But yeah, so let's take another look at this. You know, So we're going for this one, no drugs, you know. Purify the sacred sword and then offer the brooch. Those are the 3 things we gotta do. Okay. And as usual, I've got to mess with my headphones a little bit until it's, you know, comfortable. Maybe someday I'll get a pair of headphones that are, you know, really comfortable to me. Okay. But just to see, so yeah, this is what I was talking about. Basically, you know, we had this one, we got ending 1. Yeah, this one, 1 and 2 on that file. This one had 1 and 3. And then this is the one that we finished up yesterday where we got the UFO ending. And as you can see, it has ending 1, 2, and 5. Yeah, I hated that. So now we have this one. This is the newest one that I completed today, where we have ending 3 on there as well. And then this is the one we're playing now. Going off of this one, so. Yep. And as you can see, I have almost 19,000 faith. We should be good on faith. I do not expect us to use all of this, because I think I saw that to buy like all of these takes like 20k or something, and we already have some, so we should be good. Which, let's just start this off by buying another. Bamboo increases max sanity. And another boar greatly increases stamina recovery speed and greatly shortens out of breath duration. Oh. Okay. That actually might be pretty useful for me, but anyway, enough of that. And then, yeah, of course, you know, as you can see, I did not upgrade this because I didn't pick up the Emma that we were missing. And for the Omamori, I've been enjoying using the Swallow one here. I just want to get the circles out of the way. Okay. All right. Now, there's also a fun thing that we can do. I'm Hey! Hi, Guylan. How you doing? Good to see ya. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was just talking about how I ended up actually basically, you know, at the end of stream yesterday, I said that I was going to just start a new game, another new game plus right off of that file, and get back to the point where we were. Well, I ended up just since I didn't like that this file did not have ending 3 included on it. Because each file, it adds up, like shows which endings you've gone through on those files. And so, considering the one we ended yesterday with had endings 1, 2, and 5, but not ending 3, right after stream, I started a new game that I played completely through and finished it earlier today, getting ending 3. So now this file has ending 3 included on it. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I didn't like that it didn't have all of the endings. Like, you can take a look, you see, you have this one that was ending 1, then we, did the New Game Plus off of this file, and this was this one that had ending 2, but we split this one, so that way we didn't have to replay the whole thing, so ending 2 is on here, ending 3 on here. And this was yesterday's file, which has 1, 2, and 5. And I didn't like it, so I finished this one today, which has ending 3 on it, and we're playing this one, so. And we have an enormous amount of faith. We should not need any more faith. But, so there's a fun thing that we get now since we did the UFO ending. Let's see, gotta go around this way. Yeah. So since we did the UFO ending, we unlocked a fun little thing that we get to use, which is also a good reason why I wanted, or why I'm happy that we decided to start a new game off of that one. So, yeah, those are those UFO, Well, we get a kick-ass sword, the PP-8001, a prototype melee weapon for the Space Army. Its effective range changes to match the wielder's experience on the battlefield. The flashing plasma blade makes it popular and the epitome of cool. The epitome of cool. Yeah. So, the PP-8001. Plasma blade may be short, but future models will surely improve its range. Popular with all the kids, this flashing saber is the epitome of cool. Even if the saber loses durability, it will not break. However, the lower its durability, the shorter the blade becomes. It is said that in the hands of a brave, battle-hardened warrior, the weapon's durability and blade length increases the more close brushes with death the wielder has. Special attack. After using a focus attack, your attacks would deal more damage for a short period of time, but at the cost of depleting your weapon's durability faster. If you use a second focus attack in that time, then you will unleash a sound wave that repels alien life forms. Huh. Yeah, the PP. We got the PP. And as it says, the PP may be short at times, but also may be long at times. So, let's see. It says blade length increases the more close brushes the wielder has. With death the wielder has. Interesting. Look at my PP. Oh my god, controller, come back to me. There we go. All right. Yo. That's cool. I love that it's got segments to it. You can see that it has 3 segments on it. Kind of like those old school lightsabers we had as a kid. Yeah, that's yeah. You know, that's funny. But now we have an unbreakable weapon, and of course we have the sword, which heals as you use other weapons, so pretty sure we probably don't even need to worry about toolkits, you know? I also love that the aliens showed up to drop it down for us. It wasn't just like waiting there or anything. Let's test it out. Let's test out our PP here. Oh, where are you at, enemy? Where are you at? There you are. There you are. Get over here. Oh, there's another. Guess they didn't see me. Not bad. Not a bad weapon. You love comedy items in games? Me too. It's always a lot of fun. Trying to think of some other comedy items in some games. Like, I know of a few. I can't remember what they are, though. Forget what game, but you can have a giant banana instead of a sword. Well, that's pretty awesome. And I think, what is it? I know there's another game where it's like, I think the gun is some kind of, what is it? Oh, actually, I think there's like a game where you get like a unicorn gun or something like that. It's, like, it's just like a unicorn or something like that, but it's a gun.
中学校の方へ向かってそこから山道を登ろう。だいぶ遠回りになるが町は避けられる。よし、行こう。
So I'm not sure, but I don't think there's really any more like documents that we necessarily need to like pick up now. Until we reach the point where we can until we reach the point where we lock in for the next ending. Yeah, I don't think there's any more documents we have to necessarily get, unless there's some I just haven't found, you know. Ah, stop that. So I think we can like probably try to keep, you know, exploration to a minimum at this point. I don't know why I came over here. It's just guess I forgot what items I had. And we should be good. We got more bandages than we need for probably the duration of the game. Which really the only things to probably pick up and swap things out for is going to be divine water. Just for those other segments to make things a bit easier. All right, what do you want? And I'm kind of debating on whether or not we need to explore the school. Cause I can very easily just get in and out of the school quick. Oh, we don't need to be here. Oh, right. Okay. Actually, I think that's the first time I've actually seen her run into there. I think I've been a bit slow all the other times and missed it. Okay, you. I don't want to deal with your shit anymore. And let's swap back to the sword here, since it's regenerated. I love using my PP on them, but you know, the sword is just nicer. Ah, the sword took them out in one hit. Which... You would betray the PP. Look, you can't overuse it. Sometimes you gotta let it rest for a bit. And honestly, the kitchen knife is also just like one of the best weapons. That, in my opinion, anyway. So I think my plan, as far as like what items I want to keep on me, I want to keep like a stack of the arare. You know, just like I found out in my other playthrough that it stacks up to 5, which is unfortunate that it doesn't go higher than that. Like, I kind of thought it would be like the red pills and just like stack an absurd amount, but no, it only stacks up to 5. But I think it is pretty nice to have. Yeah, I think the arara is pretty nice to have. I mean, if anything, it's just like, don't have to, well, for one, it stacks, kind of like with, you know, the bandages stack, you know, but they stack up to 3. Yeah, the bandages stack up to 3. But the arara stack up to 5. So it's nice in that sense that, like, it's a little more... Well, what do I want to say? I guess diverse in a way. Like, what do you want? Oh, you bitch. He stopped me from moving. And the goddamn wall. But yeah, like the arara, you can use it for like a little bit of a heal, but then, you know, you use it again and it heals a lot more. We're not even going to worry about... I want to say we're not going to worry about grabbing this. We don't need it. We have plenty of faith. We don't need it. But, yeah, you can heal a little bit, or you can, like, take 2, heal a lot. Take 3, heal a lot more. I don't know. I feel like it's worth it having, a stack of it. Oh, I think this is where we need to go. And while we're here, let's also draw some more of these. Oh, the turtle decreases damage taken at full health. Ooh, that's nice. Crab, weapon durability would not decrease while using focus. Willow enhances the effects of items and omamoris that restore sanity. Cool. We're just gonna grab a few of those, I guess, whenever we come across a Hokora. Just grab a few. The fuck? Oh my god, Unreal crashed? All right, well, let's start it back up. And fucking Unreal. Okay. There we go.
Shu君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。そうか。ありがとう。
Ah, let go, let go. Ah, the butterfly. Greatly decreases stamina consumption by dodging, but you're unable to dodge continuously. Or continuously dodge. I would not enjoy that one. Otter. Restores spare weapons durability upon defeating an enemy. Huh. That's actually, that's not bad. Like, I could see, for one, you know, the sword already, the sacred sword already restores itself as you use other weapons. So the idea of like, oh, if I'm using that and I defeat an enemy, then it'll kind of restore one of my side weapons a bit. That's kind of cool. Might be a good thing to use. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't think there's really any documents for us to like discover, at least right now in this area. And like I guess it's possible there might be something in the school, but I really don't think there would be.
やめてくれ。そんな話今はしたくない。
やめないよ。柊君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
だからやめてくれ。俺は。
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
相棒、遅かったな。
This part's still like kind of confusing, you know? But I mean, it's kind of, I guess, on par with Silent Hill games. That kind of confusing aspect with it. Like we kind of know somewhat of what's happened. Like what has transpired. I guess kind of in the past of events, not necessarily in the past of this. Because this kind of seems like it might be the past, but also almost like, you know, a little pocket kind of time. Who knows? But it's like we know that she apparently got married off. Yeah, we know either she got married off or she was going to be married off. And then, you know, there's stuff about like being spirited away in terms of like a fox god coming and like marrying someone and taking them away. So I can kind of understand if they're talking about like, oh, Hinako's dead because she just kind of disappeared or something, and yet like here she is though. So
相棒も疲れただろう。休んでてくれ。俺は鍵を探してくる。
分かった。柊君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいてね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくても。
相棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。柊君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから、後からついてくるだけだったひな子の方が余裕あるって。
おい、そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
Now the question is, do we speed run this or do we actually explore everything? I kind of feel like maybe just doing what I did when I played through this earlier, which was just I got through it as quick as I could. Aside from just like a little bit here and there looking around. Which right now, really, the only thing we care about finding maybe is gonna be, like divine water, pretty much. kudzu leaf. Swordfish. After countering an attack, stamina will not be consumed for a set time. Oh. Kind of like that. So basically, for the school, the only thing, like, pretty much the majority of going through the school is basically trying to find the codes to the lockers. That is pretty much entirely what you are attempting to do. But I remember all the codes. But I forgot that we did not actually need to pick this up. I think this was 377. Right, that only has a dried carcass. Yeah, I knew you were up to something. Ow. Fucking lockers. All right, come on in. Think they should be coming after me. Yep, here they come. Ah, fucking... There we go. You guys can fuck off. And there, that's the school being done. For anyone who hasn't seen like the other playthroughs and stuff, basically what you have to do is what was it? Right, it's like, so you go to the courtyard to find like the keys to the stairs. Then you go up the stairs so you can find the notes that tell you how to read codes, where you use numbers to spell stuff out, numbers and symbols to spell things. And that tells you how to read these other codes that are for the lockers. I just remember the codes, so we can just skip everything. And I don't think there should be any kind of like new documents or anything to grab, so like you know, new documents and stuff appear that, you know, they become available simply because of you know, just with New Game Plus. So you know, you start a New Game Plus and that like brings up new documents and stuff to find. And then things will also change once you hit points that branch towards the new ending. So yeah, shouldn't be anything at this point.
今度は私が君の魂を救い、古き君の命を奪おう。
How come your mask is removable? Mine just got stitched to my face, I think. Also, why do you get to keep your face?
無理しなくていい。まだ休んでいるといい。
起きられます。
辛い儀式だったろう。よく耐えた。よく頑張ってくれたね、ひなこ。さあ、先に進もう。
I think this part is the worship hall. I think that's right. If it's the worship hall, then there's an omamori we can get, the last one that we missed. At least the last hidden one that we missed. There's still the ones to buy. Yeah, worship hall. Okay.
美しい腕だね。血潮さえ美しい。
ありがとうございます。
I don't know why, but I'm always compelled to go to the right first on this. I know it doesn't actually matter which one you do first, but like, I don't know, I always do this one first. Ah, we got a little ad break. But, you know, not people aren't gonna miss much going through these right now. So the thing we kept missing is basically through that door. Kept forgetting to come back, and apparently after you finish up this section, that door is unlocked. I love that I can just dodge into that shockwave, or that sound wave, and get that perfect dodge. Come back here. Ah. Okay, and we don't even need to worry about opening that. Nothing in there particularly for us, so we don't have to worry about it. And so the omamori, one of the omamori that I'm using, the swallow, yeah, basically when I do a perfect counter, it increases my damage output And it stacks up to 5 times and resets when I get hit. Pages from an observation log. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I heard Hinako's gonna go somewhere far, far away, and she might never ever come back. I'm so alone and sad. No frowns allowed. It's a good thing. I gotta smile as I say goodbye to Hinako. Tomorrow I'm gonna show Hinako my biggest, widest grin when I tell her how happy I am for her. Nice. Now, I thought there was another, I don't know what to call it, like a marionette. I thought there was one, but oh well. Sakuko's diary. I had a strange dream last night. In it, a god appeared before me and commanded me to restore Sinen Sugi Shrine to its former glory. I had a strange dream today. In it, someone told me that I mustn't restore Sinen Sugi Shrine. They must be revelations from opposing gods. But I already know my answer, because my dream is to restore Sinen Sugi Shrine too. The god who spoke to me yesterday said that there is an evil deity who has robbed them of their shrine. The god who spoke to me today said that the shrine had been used to worship an evil being, causing it to fall out of use. If I'm going to be forced to make a choice, then I will put my trust in the God who visited me yesterday. However, when I told the God from yesterday that they said, when I told the God from today that, they said this. The handwriting here looks nothing like Sakuko's. Foolish maiden, you wish to serve a malevolent God. I shall crush that empty head of yours. Huh. Interesting. But also, I believe that's actually the last of Sakuko's diary stuff. So, generally speaking, Inari-sama refers to the goddess of agriculture, Ukanomitama. The fox was the goddess's messenger, but over time, their worship became intertwined. Nowadays, if anyone mentions Inari-sama, they think of the fox as well. Sakuko says that this is the just Alright, Sakuyo says that the fox. This is just the fox taking the goddess of agriculture's position for itself. She also said that the goddess and the fox are having a supernatural fight on top of the Inari statues. That wild imagination of hers never fails to make me laugh. All right, come on here. What you got? Die. Hi, Sakuko. I'm here again.
来てくれたの。怖いよ。早く出して。
Night, night, Sakuko.
ひなこ、助けて、助けて、行かないで。一人にしないで。待って、行かないで。ずっと一緒って約束したじゃん。裏切り者。
All right. So that was fun. Once again, Sakuko gets to sleep in the dark. But here's the final Omamori, the final hidden one. The Bull greatly decreases stamina consumption by heavy and charge attacks. Ooh. Like that'll be a really good one to use. So take less damage when facing multiple enemies. I mean, that's been a good one for a bit, but now uh, I wonder how this one would be if, like, when I do my perfect dodge counter, if I end up with, like, no stamina at the end. Hmm. No, this actually might be worth it. Okay, next. But yay, that's one thing we can knock off the list. Beetle greatly increases damage inflicted to stunned enemies. Slightly restores current max sanity after a perfect dodge. Cool. So another interesting thing, you know, I have 2 Emma to find, but only one, as far as I know, only one upgrade left to get that uses the Emma. Think I read that there is an extra Emma in the game, which is interesting, kind of annoying, but interesting.
今日は一段とだね。
You gonna cry? Cry me a river. Better yet, cry enough to put all that out if you want. Gee, what all do I have in my inventory? Meh. We're good.
千鶴屋を手放すんだ。 休まなきゃ。先に。
Letter from Rinko to Hinako. When I think about it, I guess my family was pretty well off. I always got tons of allowance. The candy store was where I could demonstrate just how much better I was than you all. Getting caught up in that feeling of superiority when I bought some sweets for a poor kid was the start of everything going wrong. The start of my hideous transformation into someone who looks down on and berates others. When everyone is beneath you, there's no longer anyone to talk to as an equal. I stopped being able to confide and open up to people. In a way, I even stopped being able to argue with anyone properly. So that's why I'm grateful that you argued with me, even on a day like today. Today was the first time in my life that I felt like you accepted me as your friend. You can't even imagine how happy that made me. So, Hinako, from the bottom of my heart, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Why is Rinko being so sweet in that? After everything. Although there was that other note, that was from Sakuko, where she was talking about how she needs to congratulate Hinako. Boo. Okay, now then, where's the thing? Oh yeah. Rinko's diary. I've always looked down on Hinako and Sakuko. That's why I've never been able to expose my weakness to them. How am I supposed to share the depths of my heart with mere insects? Maybe if I treated them as equals, I could have actually told Hinako the truth about my feelings or his feelings. Maybe if we could have actually fought, really, truly fought, then I wouldn't have to feel the way I do now. Tomorrow is Hinako's oh so special day. But you know what? Maybe I'll give in. Maybe I'll tell her how much I actually hate her. You lied to me, you betrayed Shu. I would destroy you, I'm going to beat you bloody, then tear you limb from limb. Why won't you just do everyone a favor and just... Yeah, that's the Rinko I was expecting. Looking for any more notes. Now, I kind of wonder if I should go into this area. I know we don't have to. Part of me does kind of wonder if there might be, might be a document. Like, I guess let's just go find out. Whoops. And of course we have that. Some Higashi. Any new documents? Nope, nothing. All right, so we went over here, so now we need to right, okay, we gotta swap that one. Gotta go from gray to green. Bottom notebook paper. I've been blessed with an easy life, happy and kind, parents who are well off. I never doubted myself, not even once. But then one day I met you, lost and alone as you were. And then I felt contempt, irritation, disgust, envy. Now that I think about it, you taught me all the emotions children are supposed to learn during childhood. If not for you, I might have stayed a big fish, content in my happy little pond. Now I've outgrown Ebisugalka. That is the gift you gave me. So today, what I really want to say to you is thank you. No, no, I can't read this in front of other people. Start over. How arrogant I've been. I realize now that the hatred and envy I felt towards Hinako and for having a boy who loved her far outweighed my own love for Shu. I really am stupid, aren't I? Hinako always said that she and Shu weren't dating, and yet I wasted such a valuable opportunity. I could have asked her so much about him. What does she like? What does she care about? What does she think about me? I could have asked her all of this, but I didn't. Instead, I stewed in my own jealousy like an idiot. Very mature of her. I wonder if these things, if each one shows up when you get it wrong. Looking for notes. Any notes? Here's a note. Rinko's secret journal. I'm in love with you, Shu. I've loved you from the first moment I saw you, from the first moment our eyes met, from the first moment we first spoke. I've loved you all this time. I love you. I'll do anything for you. I'm yours, body and soul. Do you want my liver, my kidneys, my still beating heart? I'll crack open my ribs and pull it out for you if that's what you want. I want to slurp down your intestines, to feel them slide across my tongue. I want to cut off the top of our heads and mash our brains together. I'll turn them into a nice soup. Then I'll drink that soup. I'll feed it to you, mouth to mouth. Next, we can chew up our tongues and feed them to one another. Don't have the slightest idea what the rest says. Rinko, get help. Okay, now which one is the one that has the medallion? I tried that one. Well, it's not that one. That one's just gross as well. Ah, yes, there's two now. Hey, look, there's three. I'm pushing it. That's kind of funny. Oh god. No, I think we saw all the documents. Let's just go. I don't think there was any other documents to find in there. We definitely took a look around it all. So, yep, nothing. Serpent will automatically perform a counter when the visual hint appears, but consumes max sanity when it is activated. When equipping, sanity will also recover at a slower rate. Camel decreases current max sanity consumed by charge attacks. Oh, decreases current max sanity consumed by charge attacks. Okay. So now we gotta go around there. Yeah, and swap that. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Time for the final bit. Yeah, I knew you were there. Kind of feels weird passing those things up, you know? But it's like, I don't think we need it. I think we're good on faith. Though I know we still have Omamori to draw, but I think we should be good on it, more or less. You know, having the faith to draw the remaining Omamori, but also do the last upgrade. Come here. Hi, Hex. How you doing? Good to see ya. All I wanted was to be by Shu's side, but you just kept getting in my way. Why are you always right there? You were seriously like a fly, buzzing around Shu nonstop. You were such a nuisance, I wanted to strangle you. To be glad, so be glad that I didn't end up murdering you. Even if I killed you 100 times, that still wouldn't be enough to express how much I despise you. Looking back on it, I think I hated myself so much for being a coward that I just used you as an excuse. I won't do that anymore. From now on, I won't blame others for why I'm miserable. I'll make my happiness into my own I'll take my happiness into my own hands. The handwriting's back to normal. Okay. You're doing good? Good to hear. Good to hear. I'm doing good too. You know, I've been having a pretty good day. Fun thing. I actually already ran through this game before, though I didn't get the current ending we're going for. Basically, last night when we ended, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to go ahead and start a new game plus off of that file we finished last night, and just get to the point where we quit before we got the UFO ending." Yeah, instead of just doing that, I didn't like the fact that the current file we were using didn't have ending 3 marked on it, because each one has like markings for which endings you got on those saves. And so I basically played this game for 5 hours last night and then another 3 hours today, and getting the third ending, and then starting New Game Plus again and getting back to the point where we stopped yesterday. So, and that's this file. So, yeah, that was fun. Class observation log. Comments from the teacher. Thank you for always fulfilling your duties as class president. You do a great job looking after and supporting your classmates. I've also heard you're taking the initiative to give advice to underclassmen as well. It's a wonderful thing that you're so dedicated to your role as class president. However, I believe it would be beneficial if you interacted with them not only as their class president, but as a classmate as well. Instead of solely teaching and supporting them, try teaching them as equals. Or try treating them as equals. In doing so, I hope you can open up more and have your classmates get to know the real you.
給食お昼休み友達
Okay, now this one's kind of annoying just because of the screaming attacks. But first... Oh hey, that's all of Rinko's diaries found. Nice. I'm sure the teachers have seen right through me. They know the truth, that I am friendless in the truest sense of the word. I think I've been doing it unconsciously all this time, looking for someone I can say that I'm helping, but I'm really just looking down on. Hinako and Sakuko and Shu have never stopped calling me their friend, but I don't think I ever earned that. Dang, love how you're taking the time to replay the game over and over again to get the different endings after you had to finish it once because I'm a big baby. The game is scary though. The game is scary. I cannot blame you. Alright, I handled that pretty well. Better than the other times I've done this section. But yeah, I mean the game is scary, you know? Though I guess after the first time it's not so scary anymore. And then after the second time it's even less scary. There's still those times that like, oh, you know, you kind of jump scared me a bit, but nothing too bad. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you know, this was the first game we finished up, and we used this file for these two. So it has, you know, ending 1. This has ending 1 and 2. This has ending 1 and 3. And that's because we split this one up, so we wouldn't have to redo the whole game again. And then this was the one that we finished last night, which has ending 1, 2, and 5, the UFO ending. And I kind of hated that I didn't have a file that had all of them. And so this is the file that I finished today that I started last night. And I think I did it in only like 8 hours. I was kind of looking, you know, this was like 12 and a half hours, and it seemed like, you know, I did, you know, 12 and a half here, then basically another 12 hours going through that one. This one, yeah, definitely not as long because it was a short one, but seemed like going through the game would take about 12 hours. I managed to do this one in 8. Which, by the way, I basically completely skipped the school. I pretty much, since I already knew the locker combinations, I went straight to the lockers, opened them up, grabbed the keys that I needed, then took those keys to the other thing for the keys that I needed, and then left. I basically did like 5% of the school. Because I don't think there was going to be any need for me to actually look around for things. And since I got the notifications for finding like all of Sakuko and Rinko's diaries, I kind of don't think there was anything new for me to read in the school. Yeah, the freaking school, you know, the school is scary. Honestly, the school probably one of the scariest parts of the game, in my opinion.
彼の気持ち考えたことある？あんたは裏切った。もてあそんで裏切った。謝れ。その格好で今すぐ土下座して謝れ。聞こえてるんでしょ。なんとか言いなさいよ。ひなこ、
I tell Rinko she needs to cool off a bit, but I don't think it would help. Also, I started the stream with like basically about 19k faith because I gained a lot of faith going through it again, and I didn't spend any of it because I feared I wanted to I wanted to grab the things that I missed, you know, the other Emma that I needed to upgrade, as well as the last hidden Omamori. I wanted to grab those on stream. And so I wasn't going to use them to like draw these Omamori, because I also wanted to do these on stream too. Elephant. Damn, look at that. They really put a lot of work on that ass on that. Prevents staggering from normal attacks, but greatly increases damage taken. I don't like that. Now, is there anything new to read regarding Shu, though? And Kanji's tough, though. Ooh, sheet of fine paper. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Oh, this is just the typical puzzle, yeah. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else to read, so let's go. But yeah, I think I should have enough faith right now to get all of the Omamori that you draw and also do the final upgrade. Which apparently, from what I've seen, there's like there's like one extra Emma. Yeah, I knew about you. I remembered you because I played through this like today. Actually, did I do this part today? No, I think I did this part last night. When, you know, I stayed up until like 5 a.m. playing this game last night. I am trying to keep exploration to a minimum, though, just since we don't have to worry so much about finding, like, you know, I've got a good idea on kind of the resources I need, and I mean, I have so many bandages. So, yeah. The only thing is making sure that we find any new documents, which there shouldn't really be many to see. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but I got Tangia set up and all as well. I don't know if you were here during last night's stream or not, so...
Hex_charm just cheered 1,000 bits for my best friend Zero Hexture 1 heart.
Oh my god, Hex! Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Oh, bestie, my bestie Hex. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I do appreciate you. The bits definitely make seeing this here better. It I can stomach it better. Lizard, 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 lizard. Zero has Tangia. Yeah. I got Tangia set up. Though, there are some things that I'm considering, like, trying to move from, you know, these outside connections, like sound alerts and Tangia, and get them just running off of, like, my own PC using, like, Sammy. Cause there are 2 Tangia interactions that I custom made. And so figuring out how to do that kind of made me think, well, if I'm just custom making these and putting them on Tangia, then I could also just like have Sammy run them too, you know? But also, Tangia has some great things. Kind of like the, you know, being able to make the sound bites from clips. I love that. And there's also, like, some other cool things with Tangia, I think. One of them being, I'm pretty sure users, like viewers, are able to like change where things are, like for them on the screen, for the overlays and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's something people can do, and it only affects them. It doesn't affect like anyone else viewing it. So I think that's also pretty cool. But yeah, like the hydrate redeem I have now is something I custom made and uploaded to Tangia. And then the that was interesting is another one that I custom made and uploaded to Tangia.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
All right, I'll drink water. Think that much nicer than the hydrate I had before. I needed a good sound bite, and that's what I found. Actually, so funny thing, I was looking for a good hydrate redeem. You know, mostly looking on like Tangia for one, but also like thought about looking on sound alerts as well. And I found one that used that sound bite on sound alerts. Though it was a different video. However, I'm maxed out on how many channel point redeems I can use with sound alerts, with it still being free for me. So I wasn't about to replace my hydrate redeem using sound alerts, because I'd have to replace one of my other redeems. So I found that sound bite and then went looking for a GIF that I wanted, and that's what I found. And just threw them into DaVinci Resolve, exported it, threw it into Tangia. There we go. Though apparently with when you make custom interactions on Tangia, they have to be square. Like just whatever format when you export it, it has to be square, unless you're doing like a full screen interaction. And so I basically had to add like an alpha channel onto it when using DaVinci Resolve, and like make all the black around it green, and then when I uploaded it to Tangia, I was able to just kind of key in that green to make it alpha. So that's how it's not square, even though it is square.
Shu, Rinko.
Yeah, and the reason I had to do it that way is because I think the format that I exported it as, I don't think it supported like exporting an alpha channel. And so yeah, we would have just had black bars around it otherwise.
Shu, お前の家で合流なんだよな。
So we have to remember that in the next Dark Shrine segment, the main hall, we have to, there's a Emma to find in there. And also, we have to make sure we get the Crimson Water again. And we have an ad break. Oh, also, we got a new weapon. Thanks to getting the UFO ending, we have a new weapon. So take a look at my PP. This is my PP. The PP8001. Or 8001. Isn't it great? Yep, the PP8001. Straight from the aliens. The UFO came by, dropped it down at my feet, and I picked it back up. And as it loses durability, it gets shorter, but it will never break. And also, what did it say about the focus attack? Using a focus attack, right, it deals damage, but at the cost of depleting durability. As if you use a second focus attack in that time, unleash a sound wave. Nice, yes. Can't just ask you to look at the PP. I mean, isn't it though? It looks so cool though. My PP looks so cool. I just want to show it to everyone. It is really nice having, you know, I have this unbreakable weapon, and then I have the sword which regenerates as you use other weapons. So really nice. And I'm ignoring those because I don't think I am gonna need any more faith. I think I have enough to get everything. The PP is unbreakable? Yes. It is the unbreakable PP. Sometimes you do have to let it rest for a bit. You know, you can't just, you know, keep using it all the time, you know, gotta take breaks, but it'll last. Weasel. Greatly increases damage dealt by normal attacks, but Hinako will no longer be able to stun enemies. Turns physical damage received into sanity damage. Interesting. I am actually kind of worrying a little bit that, you know, maybe we won't have enough faith, but I think we should have enough faith. All right, come here, get a taste of my PP. But yeah, you can kind of see it's gotten a bit shorter now. You know, I know what I should do. I should just try to go ahead and purchase all the Omamori that I can. Let's just do that. We'll use up the rest of the faith that I have, assuming it uses all of it. We'll buy the rest of those Omamori. And then we'll know. We'll know if I do need more faith. Well, just got the achievement for obtaining all of them. Let's see, Daisy. Sanity and stamina are unlimited, but Hinako will die instantly from any physical damage. That sounds like it sucks. But hey. Nice, I was correct. I should have had more confidence in myself. Now, I might want to try to pick up, you know, some repair kits or tool kits just for the PP8000 one. Wonder why they made it, you know, 8001, not 8000 or anything, just, you know, 8001.
シュ
Well, this just got interesting.
Hi, Crimson. Welcome in. How's it going? What's going on here? Oh, I mean, this is my pee-pee right here. It's shrunken a little bit. It's been overused a little. We're gonna have to let it rest for a bit, you know, kind of repair it at some point. But this is my pee-pee, the PP8000. See? It is the PP8000. Look, it's a grower. It's okay. It's okay, I guess. You know, it's a fairly decent PP. Here, just for comparisons. Okay, there we go. There we go. I've repaired my PP. It is at full, what should we say? It's, it's full mast now. Okay, see the cool thing with it though, you know, jokes aside and everything, it's unbreakable. It gets shorter as it loses durability, but it'll never break. You can always use it. I don't think it gets weaker either. Yeah, I don't think it gets weaker. It just gets shorter. And then, of course, with the unpurified sacred blade, it repairs itself as you use other weapons. So we're gonna use it for a bit. And what direction am I going in? Ah, this way. But yeah, the PP8001 is something you unlock after you do the UFO ending, which is also part of why I was glad that I decided to, you know, start a new game going off of the save file we got that UFO ending on. Because it gave us that cool thing. And watch them die of cringe. Okay, now you. I hate you a lot. You are just very, very much disgusting. Not a fan of the way you lick me. Ow.
Lizard, lizard, lizard,
Lizard, lizard,
lizard,
lizard,
lizard,
lizard,
lizard,
lizard, lizard,
lizard.
lizard. All right. Let's see. There's... Yeah, can't go that way. Time for the chase. Time to go. Infinite stamina. Man, so much trouble being wanted by everyone so much, you know. It's a tough life. No. Well, that didn't work out in my favor. You know, we'll hold off on eating the candy right now, because we have a good bit of stamina to use. candy. Time to go again. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we did that flawlessly. Definitely did not die. Now, don't think there's any need to run up there. But let's just move on. It's not until, oh my god, controller. Come back. Come back to me. There we go. Seems like sometimes it still wants to maybe disconnect every now and then, which is weird. But yeah, so the next, I think it's the next Ebisugalka section where we right, yeah, okay. So yeah, it's this next section. Okay, so the next dark shrine section is where we're gonna have to get the crimson water. And then the Ebisugalka section after that is when we'll have to both purify the sacred sword and give up the brooch so we can get the next ending. I've really like enjoyed using the sacred sword though. I hate that we have to purify it, but we gotta do what we gotta do. At least now we have an unbreakable weapon though, which is fantastic.
自分だけで頑張るよ。
Now, unfortunately, I think we're probably gonna end up finishing this up another stream. Just like, so we have the main hall next in the Dark Shrine. You know, we have the main hall, then we have to do the Shimizu residence. Then we have I think the treasure vault is what it's called in the Dark Shrine. Then I think we have like another Ebisugaoka section, and then we have the final like Dark Shrine section. I mean, I'd say we have a good like at least maybe like 3 hours or something left in the game. Actually, come to think of it, where did I stop playing last night when I ran through this again? Yeah, I kind of think that maybe when I played this last night, it was after this next section, the main hall. I think that's where I stopped. And if that's the case, then yeah, it'll be maybe about 3 hours more of the game after this section. Maybe. Because I'm pretty sure I spent 3 hours today finishing up that play. And then I started this file for today.
私は恐れません。はい。姿が見えなくとも一緒にいるのを感じます。私頑張ります。
Oh my god, why does this keep doing this? Still, it better than when I was using the cable for my controller. But I still don't know why it wants to do that. Oh my god. Die. Let's see, need to go through here. So, I don't know how, but in every one of my, like, playthroughs, I never once went through this wall. So yeah, there we go. We have that. Family physician's log, February 16th. It's a miracle. How could this be? The two daughters' symptoms have improved dramatically. Both patients have made a full recovery. I do not understand it one bit. Could this be a phenomenon? that cannot be explained through scientific means? There exists no record in any literature of a disease or toxin that could lead to such a cruel illness. Such a dramatic recovery as the two daughters experienced has likewise never been documented. Now, the housemaids are whispering about a supposed curse, yet I can no longer chide them and insist science can prove all. Wait, daughters. I mean, are they talking about Hinako and Junko, or could it be something to do with both Hinakos? That's something I hadn't considered. Also, the way this is just, like, so bright. Actually, you know, in the Shimizu household, it was crazy looking inside with I want to say it's all about reflections. Maybe. No, it's not the reflections, I guess. Controller, the fuck? There we go. Yeah, the indirect lighting. Like, the indirect lighting changes so much stuff. But, it also still looks, like, really bad. In some ways. I think we can manage this for a bit. Why not? Okay, I'm a little curious about if there's like any more documents that I probably should look around for here. I don't know if there's an achievement for, like, getting each one, so I mean, it's possible we've missed some. Either way, so we need to go grab the Crimson Water now, which involved, where was that at? So first off, here we go. Okay, so there is another. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna need more faith. Luckily, it is really easy to get the amount of faith that we need. And oh my god. The frame suddenly. I'm pretty sure we had to go over this direction. I don't think it's in here, though. Nope. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Okay, I gotta turn shit back down. It was nice looking at it, but I think this is okay. Yeah, this is just one of the trials room. So then, where is where was that located? I don't think we need to go up this way. I don't think it's this way. And I could have sworn it was on this side of the map. Yeah, I might be wrong about that. And I don't remember if I had to remove a wall like that or not. feel like I probably had to. And this is, yeah, this is just leading from that other trial room. Ah, you bitch. Oh yeah, this room is just this fox mask room. Still, get the shriveled Aburage is good. Alright, let's just kill this guy behind here. Okay, come here. I see ya. You hear me? Well, you know, all those foes, we just have to search everywhere we can. Everywhere. Okay, so here we are here, which is where we do not need to be. Still, it is nice having the little trinkets to offer, since I do have to get some more faith.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Alright, I'll drink water. Okay, so yep, now that was, we did not find what we needed. But, now we can, oh wait, we can't do that yet. Still gotta find that last one, which I know exactly where it's at. But we have enough faith. And that's what matters. Now we don't have to worry so much about it. Where is this Crimson Water room? You bitch. Cheap shot. No, I do actually really like the layout of the main hall. It's interesting. Like it has a maze kind of feel to it without actually being a maze. And like it gives you pretty much an excuse to like use the things that you've gathered during this segment. Just kind of an interesting way to do it. Okay, so that's just gonna head towards another another trial room. Okay, I think maybe we should let's try up here. Maybe I was wrong. And this is like the direction we need to go. Okay, maybe having the other things off would be fine. I get tired of looking at it in such a poor state, you know? Okay, and this is just gonna head back down. Going through that way, yeah. Okay. Right, this was the final of the trials, I think. Yeah, the mask. Okay, so it's not over here, even though we went up through there. Did we need to go the other way? I mean, I feel like I was right that it's somewhere on the first floor, but I do love that it's like, hey, you can either go through this heavy ass door or just go around. Did we go through, I mean, we did go through this way, didn't we? No, we went around those, this is this room, which I hate this room. Oh, and this one opened up. I wanna not worry about that thing because of its scream. Goddamn scream. Okay, now you stop crying. Shut the hell up. There we go. That's better. Any documents in here? So maybe I was right that this is where I needed to go the entire time. I know I probably don't need it, but you know what? Just for that extra little bit of faith. Just for spare. Wait, is this oh, is this really it? Okay, yep. Yep, I had to go here the entire time. Okay, is the puzzle the same? Or, actually... Oh, wait, no, I don't have to do that puzzle again. Okay. Wait, do I need, So I know, what is it? So doing the puzzle to make like the water in this place red, I think that is what makes the thing you use to purify the sword, like make that water red. Now picking this up, it's the what is it they called? Yeah, this is the Agura no Hote Sama. Now having this is not part of the ending. What was it? I know, let's see. For ending 2, it was purify purify the sacred blade and have this stuff. Now for our ending, we were going to purify the sacred blade, but it didn't say to have this stuff. However, I think the key part of getting the ending is how we have to offer up the brooch. So I think as long as we offer him the brooch, we will get that other ending. I think that is correct. But part of me worries about picking this up. But part of me also thinks that I have to pick it up to purify. I can't remember. Damn. Let me just real quick. Okay, yeah, we should be good. I think I kind of think I don't have to pick it up, but I think, picking it up doesn't, um, picking it up won't lock us out of the ending. As long as we offer up the brooch and purify the sword, we should be good. I'm just picking you up out of paranoia. But yeah, it looks like we don't have to do this puzzle again, which is interesting. Which means we also probably just wasted a good bit of time. I love that for us. Yeah, I really thought I was gonna have to redo that puzzle, so... But oh well. Okay, there. We should not need any more faith. No more faith. And because I am also still like very paranoid, I'm gonna save in this slot. Just in case picking that up does fuck things up, so. But if it doesn't, then we're gonna save over this one. So that way they're in a nice kind of order. But yep. There, let's go ahead and finish up this section now. And then we'll call it a night after that. Oh my god, my frames! Holy shit. Load. Okay. Well, I have no idea what happened with all of that. Suddenly, OBS just like decided to crash and shit like that. Then I like it. Well, it was like the codec crashed or something with that, and then I couldn't get the stream going again, and I had to just close OBS and open it back up to get it going again. So that was fun. That was fantastic. I love that. Yeah, it was so weird though. It just said something about the codec, like something failing with it. So I don't know what that was about, but yeah. Luckily, I guess it happened, here at the end of the stream. So we're just going to we're gonna still go through this and then call it a night. But damn, like, I kind of hate that. Especially because now it's gonna be like, oh, you're streaming for like 10 minutes.
祝ってくれている。
Yeah, I don't know if, like, all of a sudden when I entered that area, if, just like, I don't know. I mean, I had the, what was it, yeah, the indirect lighting I had on and the reflections I had on. And the game just decided to fuck off with that. Just all of a sudden. Despite, like, other parts of it being just fine. I mean, I've definitely heard that, yeah, you know, a lot of it is my machine. Like, absolutely, that is probably 90% of it. It's my machine. But I have heard that the game does have problems with stuttering and different things like that, so it's possible that might have just been not my machine, maybe. I don't know. Oh, right. This is that fight. Okay. I kind of thought we would just go through this and be done, but I forgot that we had a fight, so let's fight. Gotta kick Rinko's ass. Yeah, we're Shimizu Hinako, and we're gonna kick your ass. No, get away, get away. Stop, I need a heal. Don't be doing that. Stop. Furry mode. Yeah, there we go. I can't believe I almost died there.
リンコのこんな姿。でも今は嬉しい。お別れにさえして私たちはようやく本音を語り合えたね。これでリンコの世界から清水ひな子は消えたね。お幸せにリンコ。私はじゃない。
どうしたひなこ。
私は
君はひなこじゃないか。
私は
君はひなこだ。
はい。私は清水ひな子じゃない。私はひな子。
そうだよ。君は私のひな子だ。
お母さん。
そろそろ帰っといで。お夕飯ができたからね。おい、リンコを離せ。
ひなこ、もう十分。殺すか殺されるか決めた？
姉ちゃん。
殺されなさい、ひなこ。
どうしてみんなそうなの？みんな殺してるの？お姉ちゃんも殺したの？
ええ、私も殺したわ。お父さんもお母さんも、そして大切な妹であるあなたもね。友達もみんな殺したわ。
私は殺されたくない。
今日 それを口にすることがどれだけ恐ろしいか分かってる？
もちろん。
今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれど、もう一度だけ言うわね。生はあなたが選びなさい。だけど今日、その選択には特別な代償が伴う。それもあなたが生き延びた時にだけ。あなたがおとなしく殺されるなら何の代償もない。お姉ちゃんはひな子に幸せになってほしいよ。
お姉ちゃん。シュリンコ。
All right. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna run over to one of the save points. I know it did save. I don't know. I feel better going to a point and saving manually.
待ってて。すぐ行く。
Oh my god, controller, what the fuck? I don't know what causes that. Just that random disconnection with the Bluetooth. But there we go. All right. Oh yeah, here's the journal entry for the fox monster boss we fought for ending 3. So, which apparently he has 7 tails. Only 7, not 9. But yeah, there we go. So we'll finish this off, I guess, next week. Probably finish this on Wednesday, even though technically we're not gonna need, like, I think the entirety of stream to finish this on Wednesday. Though we will plan on Wednesday, I think. We'll just, if we need to, we'll play something else. Maybe Voices of the Void or something. But yeah, let's see. Oh, is OBS going to transition? Or maybe... OBS really like to be fucky right now. I'll do it manually. Let's see. Here we go. Do it manually, except for the fact that I'm over here. God damn it. Oh, don't know what the deal is with all of this shit not working now, all of a sudden. The fuck is going on? Waiting for OBS? Stream Deck, why are you waiting for OBS? OBS is right here. Well, you know what? It's the end of stream. Fuck it. Fuck all of this. It's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Let's just go to the ending screen and see who we want to raid. All right. Who's online? Who do we want to raid? It's been a hot minute since I've had this level of scuff, I feel like, during a stream. Totally fine. No worries there. All right. Who is online? Let's go show Riven some love. Right now they're just chatting. I don't know what kind of plans they might have. But let's go show them some love. Stay for however long you want, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Feel free to join in on the raid. And thanks for coming and hanging out. Love having y'all here. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Sorry about the scuff near the end there. Definitely kind of crazy. Like, I haven't just had it tell me, hey, the codec failed. Like, haven't had that happen before. Not to mention the fact that Stream Deck and OBS are fucking up for me. Yeah, I haven't dealt with that either, so kind of weird. But yeah, it's whatever. It happens. But join the Discord if you want. Try to stay up to date on there. There's also the socials and stuff. And again, thanks for coming by and hanging out. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to finally seeing this last ending, and I guess, yeah, as much as I love the game, it's gonna be nice to put this behind us. Until I decide to actually do that review I'm thinking about doing, but that's a whole nother thing. So, but yeah, have a good day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you, and I'll see y'all next time.